wash my soul. I will come to your river, wash my soul again. Carry away my dead leaves, let me baptize my soul with the help of your waters. Sink my veins and complaints, let the river take them, river drown them. My ego and my blame, let me baptize my soul with the help of your waters. Those old means are so ashamed, let the river take them, river drown them.
Y'all know I like to start the day with some music. Get the vibes popping. Hey Nicole, Grand Rising. I won't take up too much of your time. So
Come to your river,
set the tone.
I will come to your river,
Set the tone.
I will come to your river.
All right. Well, ladies, since it's just y'all, everyone else will come in. I appreciate y'all giving me your time and energy. I had some things that was on my chest that I need to get off. I saw some things on social media that I feel like needs to be addressed. So actually two things that needs to be addressed, I should say. So we'll start with the first one at hand. So I have an individual. I always have my disclaimers in the right, you know what I'm saying, when I start these videos. I love this individual very much. I'm saying I very much respect them, you know what I'm saying, their opinions, thoughts, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But with what's going on and the climate that we're living in, you know, your opinions really don't count. Our emotions really don't matter. It's honestly all about truth. And this pandemic and all these killings, everything that's going on is setting the tone for everyone for what I like to call our tower moments. You know what I'm saying? There's decisions that need to be made. There are things that need to be reconsidered. And I'm talking about your whole life. All of that stuff needs to be addressed now, and the universe is not giving you any time to do it. This is the time is now. So this is about an individual. There's a post going around, or a meme going around with Beyonce in it, and she's in the same picture or in the room with I don't know if I'm saying this lady's name right. Her name is Ghislaine Maxwell. She's a lady who was recruiting and aiding Jeff Epstein, you know, with his pedophilia, you know, activities. So she's in the same picture as this lady. So of course they're associating Beyonce, you know what I'm saying, with the whole pedophilia thing. And this individual felt, you know what I'm saying, had a problem with that, and pretty much was coming at the intelligence of anybody who's posting this, pretty much saying you need to fact check, you need to do this, you need to do that before you just go off and say these things about people and yada, 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 you, or whatever. So there was an individual who made a comment, and this individual was very cutthroat and straight to the point, wasn't even trying to sugarcoat or even be nice to him about it. Like, listen, bro, this is what's going on. All of these celebrities, Holly weird is just what it is. Holly weird. They do shit, you know what I'm saying? They're into shit, you know what I mean, that you're not going to know about. This is why, you know what I'm saying, you know, they get us into a certain level. I'm sorry, living in this country, your talent doesn't mean anything. You can be the best football player, basketball player, entertainer, the best singer. You can be the best at your craft. But living in this country, if you want to be in a certain success, a certain bracket, there are sacrifices you have to make. Sorry, not sorry. That's the way this system is built. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't get mad at us because we're telling you what it is. You see what I'm saying? You cannot make it in this country, in this corporation, because this ain't no country. You cannot make it in this corporation, living the American dream, having what Beyonce and them having, being a billionaire and a millionaire and all that. You cannot get that type of money without selling your soul in this corporation. I'm sorry. So if it was your dream to be a movie star, to be, you know, the best director, you know what I'm saying, of films and whatever the fuck it is that you wanted to do, if you plan on doing that in this corporation, just know that you're going to sell your soul. Just know you're going to sacrifice some shit. you're going to find out some things. That's how this country works. You're not exempt. You can't sit here and tell me that all of these lies that have been, that have been revealed, and now you want to pinpoint, nah, that's not true. Nah, you got to fact check. You really think that Beyonce and Jay-Z and all of them are going to have evidence that you can find on Google, that you can find that's going to specifically state that they're into pedophilia? Like, let's use our brains. The only way you know about that is if you're a part of that. Period. This is why the information that we do get from that come from whistleblowers. These are from people who are into this. And then they finally realize it's the wrong thing. So now they want to snitch. And they all die. This is why, all this fact checking that people keep talking about you need to do, you're not going to get that. And you're smart enough to know that. Now, this individual wants to be in this industry, is in this industry. And this is why this person is in their emotions. This person was so much in their emotions that they had the nerve to bring up the conscious community. What the fuck does the conscious community have anything to do with Beyonce and Jay-Z being a part of these elite niggas who are, who are fucking and traumatizing these children? Nothing. And this is what I mean by being in your emotions. That person said the conscious community because they label me as conscious. This is why I don't do labels. Because this individual mentioning the conscious community did nothing. That's not going to hurt my feelings. You're not throwing a snap back at me at all. You honestly, and I love this individual, but you sound like a stupid child. Saying, oh, well, you're a bully, so you can't talk about other bullies. No. Pedophilia is fucked up, period. I don't care who's doing it. I don't care who that person is. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care their status. That shit is fucked up. The problem is you guys use these celebrities as your idols. You want to be them. That's your problem. You're striving to be them. And now they're being revealed about who they truly are, and you're upset because you're trying to be them. You subscribed to the, to this corporation. You have made this slavery comfortable for you. You are now the house nigga. You are now Samuel L. Jackson and Django. That's who you are. That's crazy. And you need to get it together. The truth will set you free, but first it's going to piss you off. And the truth does not care. Does not care about how you feel. Does not care about what college you went to. And I understand. I get it. You spent your whole life, went to college, thought that you picked the, the job or your dream that you wanted to have when you was growing up as a kid, and you finally making it happen, right? Finally making it happen. So yeah, it hurts when somebody tells you that everything you thought, everything you dreamed of is a lie. And the only way if you're going to obtain that is if you sell your soul or sacrifice somebody. They didn't tell you that. I'm sorry. But that's something that you're going to have to think about. That's something that you're going to have that battle you're going to have with your soul. I feel the same way about the people in the military and police officers. There's a lot of folks that got into these industries, simply because they want to check, simply because they're trying to make a good living, simply because they're trying to take care of their families. I know a lot of you did not join the military or the police force, to go and murder black people. I'm sure that's not what your, what your intentions was. But now you're in it. And you're watching your fellow, whatever the fucks, do this shit, and you're not saying nothing. Because this is your livelihood. Because this is how you take care of your family. So you're willing to get on just to get along. That's y'all. I'm sorry. I understand. But that shit is fucked up. No way around it. You are helping these people do that. I don't care what you tell yourself. If you're a police officer and you know about that shit and you ain't saying nothing, if you're not on here, publicly talking, against that, you're a part of the problem and you're with that shit. Silence does not make you exempt. You can't be neutral in these situations. There is no neutrality. It's either you over here, you over there. So if you're not standing up against those injustices, you're with it. So it's the same thing. If you're not willing to do your own research, for all you fact checkers, you keep telling us to bring you facts. Why don't you do your own fucking research? Don't you know you're just as dumb, for not doing research, telling me that I'm believing this, and the third, and you're not even checking it? You don't know if I'm wrong, just like you telling me I don't know if I'm right. You not doing any research is just as dumb as somebody just taking somebody's word for it. It's just as dumb. Because you can't prove, you telling me that this information is not correct. How do you know that? What facts do you have? What research have you done? You haven't. You're just in your feelings. Because you now have to think about the sacrifices you may have to make to be successful in the industry that you chose to be in. You want to be in the entertainment industry. So you're going to have to figure out how, because you're not going to be a pedophile, right? So you about to change your industry? You about to change your whole job? Your whole vision of your life? Yeah, see, that's the problem. And that's what people don't want to do. You're not willing to literally change your whole life to be right. And that's cool. You have that right. This is your journey, your life path. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But don't you dare try to come at the intelligence of people who are actually out here doing the research, actually out here doing the work, and who sees what this corporation is about and trying to get the fuck on. Don't be mad at us because we want to get the fuck on and you want to stay here. Period. Stop bringing up the conscious community every time y'all want to justify some shit y'all got going on. Talking about somehow this, they brought up the Nuwaubian Nation and Malachi Z. York and all this other stuff. I used to be a Nuwaubian, and I actually know some of those men's children personally. He has over 200 children. There are a lot of different sides to that story. And that ain't real time. That shit was that was a decade and some change ago. That has nothing to do with Beyonce and Jay-Z being with the crowd of people who are fucking little kids. Nothing. No one follows Malachi Z. York anymore. Our children are not trying to be like Malachi Z. York. They're trying to be like Beyonce and Jay-Z. You're trying to be like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Something my mom told me a long time ago. I was in kindergarten, and I wanted to call myself acting up just like the other kids. I don't know what I was going through and what was going on in my mind, but I called myself acting up. And the first thing out my mind is, well, mommy, the other kids were doing this, that, and the third, so why am I getting in trouble? And she stopped me before I could finish my sentence. I don't care nothing about what those other people are doing. I'm responsible for you. And just because everybody else is doing the wrong thing don't mean that you got to do it. So I don't care if what they said about Malachi Z. York was true, because it's not. But let's just say it was. Who cares? What does that got to do with Beyonce and Jay-Z being a part of that shit? Nothing. They all need to pay for that shit if that's the case. Miss me with that. We grown out here. You talking about other people? Shit, the Catholic Church been fucking little. They got statues of that shit. But I don't see you going to these white folk and these Catholic people doing that shit. I don't see you going on other people's comment, you know what I'm saying, who are Catholic and disrespecting their shit. You doing a Nick Cannon right now. It's easy to talk about your own people. It's easy to talk shit about yourself, but not them. Before Malachi Z. York was even the sperm in his father's nutsack, them Catholic people been fucking them little boys, ruining these people's lives. They're a whole religion. Practiced, established across the nation religion. But you ain't putting your black fists up to check them on a regular basis. But I say something about Jay-Z and Beyonce and you want to bring up Malachi Z. York. The fuck? Shit's crazy. Like I told them, you watch that YouTube video, The Fall of Cabal. You watch that shit and you do your own research about what you watch. No one told anybody to just take everything for face value. You get little bits of information and you do your own research. That's how you learn. Unless, again, how are you going to find refutable evidence that they're doing that unless you're in those circles? You're not. It's common sense. This is why you can Google. This is, you know what I'm saying? No one's saying that you take Google for face value. Do the research. And I'm sorry, you may need to change your, change your livelihood. Think about that. Your livelihood or your soul. Pick one. But don't get mad at me because because I'm telling you what it is. And then my comment was very nice. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much was like, yeah, I understand, the other dude kind of said a little rough. His delivery could have been better, but the truth is still the truth. And that man ain't lying. And another thing I don't like, he wanted to pinpoint on the meme. Well, we're just talking about this particular meme. You know what I'm saying? This particular meme, you know what I'm saying, is unfactual. Fuck that meme. No one cares about that meme. What that meme is to do is to spark your mind and make you understand that shit like this is going on. So now you need to go do some digging. That's what that meme is for. I had a cousin who used to do that shit when we were kids. You think because, you know what I'm saying, you wrong. Wrong as fuck. So you want to pinpoint on one word that I said. You know what I'm saying? And be mad at that. You want to take, you know what I'm saying? You want to fuck the whole big picture and you just want to pinpoint on, you know what I'm saying, the right-hand corner side so you can make your point when the conversation is about the whole picture. The big picture is these celebrities are with the shits. Period. Yes, your Wills and Jada, all of them, every last one of them. Sorry. Don't get mad at me because that's the way they run the industry. I didn't tell them to do that shit. Maybe you need to change what success is to you. Stop trying to be a celebrity. Stop trying to be a billionaire with money that has no worth to it. How about that? Why don't you think about sovereignty? Maybe that might be a lifestyle that you want to think about. Because with all that money, Jay-Z, all of them, they're slaves. If you didn't learn that from this Nick Cannon situation, I don't know where the fuck you are. Every one of y'all, including me, thought that nigga owned his shit. That's what you thought. He doesn't own a damn thing. Nothing. He told the truth on his own platform, told the truth. And now he's losing his fame. Now he's losing his bag for telling the truth. That's not ownership. That's not freedom. That nigga's a slave. Now he talk about he going to holler at rabbis and he wants to re-educate himself. Nick Cannon is an educated individual. That nigga knew what he was saying before he said that. He's educated. He knew about that. That's why he said it. But in this cooperation, That's just like you running a business. You're not gonna let nobody come into your place of business and talk shit about you. Don't matter if it's the truth or not. You're not gonna do that. That's why he's getting fired, because he doesn't own anything. That's what you want? Is that what success looks like for you? That you got to step and fetch so your kids, you know what I'm saying, can have Jordans and you know what, and stupid shit, stupid materialistic shit, because you think that that's success. You think that's making it, and it's not. You could buy the biggest house in the world. If you don't own the land, you don't own shit. You can have the best car, the fucking shit fly like a damn shit ace or spaceship. You're paying a note on that. And even if you pay it up, owe the bank some money, owe the IRS. They taking your shit. It ain't yours. Beyonce and Jay-Z, all these people that you love so much ain't said shit. This whole pandemic, I ain't had nothing out of them. Nothing. No comments. Because they not about to give up their billions for you. They gives no fucks about you, but you about to argue with me about them. Don't y'all see how dumb that is? You don't see that? My homeboy posted that these celebrities are not your friends. You don't know them. They don't care about you. They're not about to risk their lives. They're not about to risk their fame, their money to save you. They're going to do their little sprinkle of philanthropism. All that is giving money to people who don't have. Me giving me a homeless person $20 on the street, that's being a philanthropist. It's giving back. It's what it is. Anybody who gives back is a philanthropist. You don't have to have an extensive amount of money to be that. And that does not make you nobody's savior. So please, stop it. If you want to continue to be in that industry with the, you know what I'm saying, with those pedophiles, cool. Your business. 1,000%. I ain't got nothing to say about that. That's your walk of life, not mine. I ain't got to worry about that. But don't shoot the messenger. Don't try to come at my intelligence. You know what I'm saying? And don't come at us as a people, you know what I'm saying, to defend the decision that you're obviously, you know, battling within yourself. Stop bringing up the conscious community and shit. This ain't got nothing to do with the conscious community. Because all conscious mean is being aware. Anybody that's aware of some shit is conscious. That's why I don't do these labels. Y'all do that shit just so you can label us all together and pinpoint us as this, that, and the third. No, I'm multifaceted. Shit is called using my brain. It got nothing to do about the community that I'm a part of. It's common fucking sense. There's evidence to suggest. Do your own research. If you don't want to do the research, again, cool. You ain't got to do the research. Then shut the fuck up. Don't come at people who are actually delving into that. Another comment was made like, you know, people are just so indulged in these celebrities' lives. Like you? Why do you care what people are saying about Beyonce, especially if you swear up and down it's not true? If it's just blatantly not true, why do you care so much? To insult the intelligence of the people who are, you know, are posting this meme around. If you're, you know what I'm saying, if we don't need to be worrying about what celebrities doing, how come every time celebrity something happens, you're posting about it? Everybody's posting about Will and Jay. Every time celebrity does something, you posting it. I believe this individual was talking about how Megan Thee Stallion got shot. That's honestly the reason why I be knowing about a lot of this shit, because this individual posts about all celebrity shit. But you talking about us? Because we trying to get into the nitty gritty about what they really doing? But we too much in their lives. Oh. Fuck out of here. So again, You have the choice to either sell your soul or change your life. That, you know what I'm saying? That's straight no chaser. Are you going to sell your soul or not? Make a choice. But don't get mad at me, because those are the choices that you have to make. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't put that before you. That's not my fault. Don't shoot the messenger. Yeah. Another issue. So, Judge, I believe his name is Joe Brown. Yes. Now, I posted a video of him, and this kind of ties into what I was just talking about. And he's, I'm sure he's retired by now. And everything and he was saying in that video was 1,000% true. You know, about how our mentality is in the, you know, in the black community and all that good stuff. And, you know, everything, like I said, everything he said was true. You can go back on my news feed and watch it. The problem that I had with the video is his condescending tone and this just aggravated, you know what I'm saying, attitude that he had while he was speaking this. And my thing is, you wait until you old as fuck and retire to want to say all of these truths. You wasn't saying that shit while you was Judge Joe Brown. You wasn't saying that shit on your show when you were a little younger. And you was in the court as a judge, you was making that bread. Now, all of a sudden, we're dumb, we doing this, you know, we shaking our ass, we don't respect ourselves and none of that other stuff. But again, you weren't addressing any of those things while you was getting that bread. Now that you done got your bread and you're off TV, you're out of the spotlight, now you want to drop these gems, but then you want to have, again, like I said, this condescending attitude towards, you know, the younger generation because of how they behave or the things that they do. Elder, you wasn't saying shit when you was making that bread. So don't get mad at these kids because they're acting and being the way they have either been taught or not been taught. That was my problem with that. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get in to fit in, and then once it doesn't fit you anymore, then you want to start talking shit and talking about how wrong it is and how you supposed to do it like this and how you supposed to do it like that. But you was watching this that whole time and not saying a damn thing while you was making that bread. So, shut your mouth. This is why we have this disconnection between elders and the youth. Because you're not teaching the youth anything. You're just ridiculing them about the shit that you didn't teach them. Y'all are our parents. Y'all are our, you know, predecessors. Y'all the ones who's supposed to teach us and pass down the knowledge. If you don't pass down the knowledge, we ain't gonna know. You don't teach your kids, they're not gonna know. Elders, y'all the ones who subscribe to this, you know, to this corporation. Because you want that house and that car and all this other stuff that you think is success. So you wasn't around to teach your kids. You've allowed YouTube to teach your kids. And now you're mad because your kids don't know anything. Or they're being, you know what I'm saying, being raised and all their perspectives comes from the internet. And you ridicule them. But whose fault is that? I'll go and say ours. I'm not an elder, but you know what I'm saying? I'm up there. I'm old enough to be somebody, mama. These children are going to do what we either teach them or not. There's no way around that. So let's stop doing that. Stop waiting until it's too late. Stop waiting until you're comfortable. Then you want to talk shit. Then you want to drop gems. Nah. And this is what this climate is about. Making those choices. Is your fame and this success that you think, you know what I'm saying, you have, is that more important than your soul? Is that more important than the liberation of the whole collective? That's a choice you got to make. And if you choose yourself, again, you have that right 1,000%. But shut the fuck up and fade to black. Don't talk about the people who are out there actually trying to do something. And don't get upset with us because we're taking away the veil. because we taking the coal out your eyes. It's not our fault. We didn't put you to sleep. We trying to wake you the fuck up. So don't get mad at me. Because the truth doesn't care about your emotions. There's plenty of shit that I wish this world would be like. I wish I didn't have to make this live like this. But look at here, there we are. So it is what it is. So y'all got soul searching to do. If you're in any industry, you know what I'm saying, that's, I'll say essential in this cooperation. If you're talking about entertainment, any of that, medical field, military, law enforcement, any of those things, you're going to have some soul searching to do. It's just what it is. If you're in the medical field, you know what these people are doing. I don't care what you say. I don't care how silent you are. Y'all know these people is doing some fuck shit in these hospitals. You know that. But you ain't about to give up that check. Like I said earlier about them police officers. Y'all know this shit's been going on. You're on the inside. So what we're starting to film now, you already knew about. That's something that you got to think about. And again, entertainers. Y'all know Holly Weird has been Holly Weird for how long? A lot of y'all have been to some of these parties. The mansion parties. With all the secret doors that you ain't supposed to be in. Y'all know what goes on in that shit. You already know that that's a part of it. So choose, and choose wisely. That's something that's between you and your soul, not you and me, or anybody else who's trying to give y'all knowledge and throw you gems about what's really going on. So let's man and woman up and make our decisions and stop being children and coming at people and bringing up other communities. It doesn't matter about other communities. We're talking about ours. We're talking about you. We're talking about your industry right now. We talk about the entertainment community is what we talking about. And they fucked up. No way around that. So either accept it and deal or change your goals in life. Those are the only choices you got. Because again, you can get mad and in your feelings. It's not about to change damn thing. It's not going to stop them from doing what they're doing. It's not going to stop that from being true. So, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all time and energy. And we need to focus. We need to focus on what's important. Sovereignty. I'm going to continue to say that. Your goal in life should be sovereign, to govern, to control yourself, to control your own resources. That's what you should want. You can worry about the other shit later. Be able to feed yourself, govern yourself, and clothe yourself. And have your own water. That's what's important. Because what happens if, the pandemic decides, or they decide that they want this pandemic to last forever, and the job situation, continues the way it is. For you entertainers, you ain't no more studio, shows and shit like that. What happened? Well, what are you gonna do? Something you need to think about. The universe always puts what we need in front of us. We may not like it, but every lesson that you need to learn it gets put right in front of your face. It'd be in your best interest to take heed, learn that lesson. I love y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all alone now. Appreciate y'all time and energy. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube page, AMPspirationTTV, also our PlumpQueen podcast. You know what I'm saying? That is a dope segment what we got going on right now, and it is very successful. I appreciate everybody who's been tuning in, commenting, and of course, we are looking for some more sisters, to add to the situation. We are doing this global divine feminine, takeover. I'm very excited and very proud of what we have done so far. We're going to have some amazing topics such as this. And, we're going to have more opinions, more perspective than just my own and whatnot. So please tune in. Go to the Plump Queen podcast on YouTube, as well as AMPspirationTTV on YouTube. Digital business cards. You guys need to get them. Again, they're talking about going into the second phase and, shutting shit down again and all of that stuff. But again, business, has to keep going. So many of my friends, are just popping up with businesses. I am just so elated with, my tribe. Like everybody that I really fuck with, has taken this whole pandemic situation and made gold out of it. It's definitely been, some heartbreak, some death, and this is not to disrespect anybody, who's been having a hard time, during this climate, but for my universe and for the people around me, we out here winning, like something serious. So if you, have a business, if, you are pushing and making this happen, taking these Beyonce, taking these lemons and turning them into lemonade, you need a digital business card. It's going to give you a further reach. I'm going to Mexico next month. And I've turned my digital business card into a QR code. So everywhere that I go when I'm in Mexico, I will be sticking that sticker everywhere. So they're going to be able to find AMPspirationTTV in Mexico. When I go to North Carolina at the end of August for State of Back Charlotte, North Carolina's going to know all about AMPspirationTTV. When you walk by my shit, you're going to see it. It's really, really dope. When I first got the card, I got almost like 600 hits within a week's time and never met those 600 people. So this is how you can get your business, in other places, on other people's eyes, without you ever having to be in the same room with them. It is super dope. Definitely something that you need to look into if you have a business. All of the links are in my or in the captions, so make sure you check it out. All right. Also, of course, Tiffy's Corner. Always have to join the wave and return to the essentials. I just got my box, so I'll be showing y'all some pictures about that stuff. It's our CBD honey box this month. Can't wait to use that. I'm going to have me a whole little CBD situation tonight, so I cannot wait. You need to go to www.tfscorner.square.site to get you some, and make sure that you use PlumpQueen. That's a code. You get 10% off every purchase, every time. So every time you drop my name, you're going to get 10% off your purchase. So please take advantage of that. And what else do we have going on? I think that's it right now. Yeah, that's about it. So I love y'all. So yes, join the wave. Get your organic soap. Get your dose of divine femininity. On Plump Queen podcast, and get all this inspiration on AMPspirationTTV. So yeah, that's it. I love y'all. Enjoy y'all Tuesday. And yeah, as always, be inspired. Peace.